Good morning, dear students. Welcome in social science class. Students, due to Zoom app problem, today we are not continue with this Zoom app. So, for today's topic, which we have to cover in that Zoom app, now I'm sending you in a video. So today we have to do about the pollutants in the air, atmospheric temperature and pressure. These topics we have to cover, and the wind section we have to cover in today's app, but due to some problem we are not able to continue with that. Regarding that, I'm sending you a video. So dear students, without delaying, we can start our today's topic. Pollutants in the air. Pollutants means the harmful particles which are existing in the air. Besides the natural combination of gases, water vapors and dust particles, the atmosphere continuously receives man-made substances of both solid and gaseous nature, largely due to multiple human activity. Yes, somewhere we are destroying our environment. We are putting some harmful gases and solid substances while using industries, and some harmful emissions of gases and all, which creating the harmful effect for the environment. Look at the picture. Also look at this industrial emission of smoke, that vehicles emission, that flights emission, and that burning ashes and wood. So all these creating problem for the environment. For example, plying automobiles in cities releases gaseous pollutants like carbon monoxide. When we are using automobiles or cars or vehicles, it can create harmful gases and which harmful the environment, like carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and lead particles, causing air pollution, which in turn is cause of several diseases. These all harmful gases create global warming also, and create harmful impact on our environment. The smoke particles, when combined with fog, form smoke. Fog, these are the water vapors, and smoke, the harmful gases which are emitted from the industries. When they come together, it will create causing serious health issues like irritation in eyes, skin diseases, respiratory disease, etc. Occasionally, volcanic eruptions in some countries also add solid and gaseous substances in large quantity to the atmosphere. These can also create harmful effect in our environment. When all volcanic eruption will be there, it can create a harmful effect on the environment. Sometimes forest fires add pollutants and cause further damage to the atmosphere. We should have an awareness of these pollutants so that they are reduced in atmosphere. We should use less in number so that we can maintain our environment. On the other hand, do you know pollution is also caused by burning of husk by the farmers? Husk means the leftovers of the crop, just like we have wheat and rice. Next, we have atmospheric temperature and pressure. It is a very important topic. What is temperature? The day-to-day temperature or heat, we can say that, of the environment. And pressure, the air pressure, we can say that. The most of the life forms on the earth exist in the lower part of the atmosphere, which we can say that the troposphere, where life exists. Although we may never feel the pressure or weight of air, we don't know that air is in a low pressure or in a high pressure, or its weight is high or less us, but it is constantly presses us. We also observe that this pressure or weight of air is measured by means of an instrument called barometer. Barometer is an instrument which can measure the pressure or weight of the air, that in which area the air pressure is high and in which area the air pressure is low. When the air moves upward, the pressure is low, and where it is near the sea area or near the land area, its pressure is high, because in that water vapors are there. The unit of air pressure is known as millibar. The normal air pressure at sea level is 1013 millibar, As we go higher on the mountains or travel in air, we notice our ear pops. Sometimes ear pops means sometimes air bubbled in the ears. Some air blow in the our ears, and some different noise is coming out. This is due to the drop in the air temperature and atmospheric pressure. This variation in atmospheric temperature and atmospheric pressure divides the atmosphere in different layers. So these are the different uh, relations we can say that in atmospheric temperature and atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure, we can say that the weight of the air, it decreases when we go upward or when the temperature increases. They have their opposite combination. When we have increased temperature, then air pressure is low, and when we have decreased temperature or less temperature, then air pressure is high. Next, we have wind. What exactly wind is? In an area where temperature rises high, suppose in an area, suppose we can take an example of Delhi, the temperature is always high. The air gets heated and rises upward because the moisture, whatever moisture is retained by the air, that will going to be less. The whole moisture will be evaporated, and the weight of air going to be less, and it moves upward. This causes fall in air pressure in an area. Then what happened? The air pressure will be low and it will be moving upward. Thus becomes low pressure in area. The space vacated by hot air is replaced by cold, denser air of the surrounding high pressure area. High pressure area means your land area, your sea area, where water vapors are there, where the pressure in the wind is quite high. Just like we have monsoon, we can continue with this flow or movement of the air is called wind. When the less or the light weighted air move upward, and the more weighted air can cover that empty space. Thus wind always flows from high pressure area to low pressure area. Thus, wind always flows from high pressure area to low pressure area. High pressure area, your land area, and low pressure area means your light weighted air which are moving upward. The phenomena of monsoon is a good example of such seasonal winds. Similarly, what happens when monsoon is coming? They are coming with the rain and high water vapors in the air. This change is caused due to unequal heating of land and water. Our country receives monsoon rains which supports our agricultural economy. Thus, our country is very much dependent on the monsoonal rainfall. When the rain is there, then water vapors can mix up or merge with the air particles, and then what happened? The air pressure will be increased. And when we have summer, so when we have high temperature area, the air pressure will be decreased. Sorry. Do you know atmospheric temperature and pressure are opposite to each other on the earth's surface? Higher the temperature, lower is the air pressure. All right, and we can say that the measuring instrument of wind is known as wind vane. It is the instrument by which we can controlling or which we can measuring the wind pressure or the location of the wind, in which direction it is moving, that is known as wind vane. So here we have one small video which we can continue and we will see in a very better manner.
To decrease as we increase our altitude. Why does this happen? Why isn't the atmospheric pressure the same everywhere? Let's find out. The atmospheric pressure that acts on us is due to the weight of the closely packed air molecules, and these molecules are attracted towards the surface of the earth due to the gravitational force of the planet. We know that the gravitational force of the earth is maximum at its surface and tends to decrease as we move away from it towards the space. Due to this decrease in the gravitational force, as the altitude increases, the air molecules move far apart. The density of the atmosphere that is comprised of the air molecules decreases. It gets thinner. and the decrease in the density subsequently decreases the atmospheric pressure. The air pressure for this reason is always less on the mountains and the maximum at the sea level. The average atmospheric pressure at the sea level is around 100,000 Pascal, and if we move to an altitude of a passenger plane, the pressure remains to just about 25 to 30,000 Pascal. This phenomena makes breathing difficult at high altitudes as the air gets thinner and the molecules continue to move far apart. At the
So, this was all about today's topic. Thank you, good day, and stay safe.